We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Hall past the 20 for a short gain. Second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hall again on second down. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop us.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. sack back around the 8. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. There he goes, right side. Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
At the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 92 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson 71 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Zerline good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that it got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14.
Jets 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. Great, set. No touch. No touch. Great shot. Tonight. Omaha. Tonight. Omaha. Set. Tonight. Omaha. Set. Great shot. Here we go, get set. Tonight. Hi. Omaha. Great shot. Omaha, set. Great shot. Tonight. Omaha, set. Tonight. Here we go, get set. Tonight. Omaha. Great shot. Omaha, set. Tonight. Omaha, set. Hi. Here we go, get set. Set. Omaha. Omaha. Set.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Miami. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Dancing away at the... And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 53 yards. And the Dolphins go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown. Gus Edwards, 47 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. Open man is Waddle, complete. down the left sideline. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle, 53 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on first down, rolling to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Phillips, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. On second down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Tua now on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. A run with Mostert up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, Tua. And his throw here is incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on third and 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they go to work on a first and goal. Here's Tua. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it it up to him. Get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. On third down, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 30-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TX.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Rolling to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Running on first down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
Solo left Zion. Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 2. Turbo 2. 21G. 21G.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. They're all the way. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Well, today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. O'Connell to throw right away. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And O'Connell now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. To throw here, O'Connell. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. O'Connell from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now O'Connell. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Play action. Now O'Connell. And that will be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. That too is going to change things up. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They dial a running play here with Hill, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It looks like they'll move things around here. From midfield, here's Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 3rd down and 1. Looking to pass. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. DeAndre Carter back deep. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot him.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Throwing, O'Connell. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And running with power here. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Now it's O'Connell. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. The open man here, Renfro. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw, O'Connell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. His throw incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd and 4. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Off the play fake. O'Connell. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. So this defense, they gave up some yards on this drive, but bottom line, they came up with a sack when it mattered.
And we know that every down counts, but let's be honest about it. People focus on third down as a real key down in any drive, any situation. And they took full advantage of third down there and made a play.
The kick by Carlson is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot.
There he goes, right side. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 69 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Hill. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Being chased out left. Open man is Waddle, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Tua going to change the play. And now an audible here into something else. They complete it to Hill. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Tua hit, and the ball is out. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it. Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. The kick by Sanders is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points. Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity. After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. O'Connell back to the air on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. Crossing route, and he's got his man. It's Renfro. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He juked him and stepped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2 and now on 1st down. Open man downfield is Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell. Going up top. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And O'Connell now to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A chance for Waddle on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Tua going to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 35 yards. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Looking to pass. Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
And now the first run for Devon Achane. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Ravens 0. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 31 yards there to first down. Right back to Mitchell here. And he'll work down inside the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They run over center with Mitchell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Running left, here's Mitchell. And now the rookie's free. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. From the 24 now, here's second down and 8. Now Tua. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Through the middle of the field, Tyreek Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 76 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
14, Ravens 8. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
No, we changed it.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got him in, complete. Down to the 10, and all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 76 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track sneakers? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. These two teams all tied after one. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. H.A. now up the middle. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
First down, Miami.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and get.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have broken the tie. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last point, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
On second down, Mostert. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Waddle's first catch, good for a 1st down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Here is 3rd and 5. They dial a running play here with Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Duvernay now going to bring it out. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Devin Duvernay. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
13.
They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Miami.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe you're like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10, here's Jackson again. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground, and he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. That is caught, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Yo. Shut up.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He completes it to Baker. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Now Lamar changing the look. It's complete. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
4th down, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action. It's Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Report. 13. Hey. Go ahead.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
49-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Report.
And he'll send the tight end in motion here. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going in. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out to Mostert. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.A. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. H.A. on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking to pass. Tua. Throw caught by H.A. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. They go back to the ground game with H.A. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. A handoff from Mitchell running left. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Hey, middle.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some more.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And now off to the races down the right side. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bold. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Play action. It's Smith. Running free at the 45. Down the sideline he goes. A huge play there right off the bat. 86 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2nd and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20, Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. To throw is Smith. Flushed out right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now Gino on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Gino. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Seahawks 7.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
On 1st and 10, Smith being chased out left. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's DJ Dallas, who played on this field as a Miami Hurricane. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down in the backfield. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
21G.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Here's Tua. That is caught. Hill shedding the tackle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. Gets this one to Hill. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards.
The guy's man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field and popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Smith on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Geno. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st down, Smith. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Dallas. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Geno now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that.